So Mrs. Forrester is in with her family? That's wonderful. No, I'm just a friend. Is she visiting with one of her sons? Oh. Oh, that's nice that they could all be there together. Look, I'll just have to call her later, okay? Thank you. Eric and Ridge are putting on a full-court press.
Well, it's just as we thought.
No, it's worse than we thought. They invited Macy.
Macy?
She's there, Katie. I'm sure Thorne had nothing to do with this.
What are those people up to?
Matchmaking? Or trying to?
Brooke, you can't let him do this to you.
Well, how do I fight them?
No, you know what? You shouldn't have to. Thorne must be furious with Eric and Ridge.
I'm sure he is.
So what's he doing about it? I mean, why is he putting up with this?
Will you marry me? Will you take this ring and be my wife?
Are you sure you want to do this?
You think there's a chance in the world that I'd be sitting here like this if I wasn't sure?
But look at me. Look at the condition I'm in.
I am looking at you.
I can't give you what you need. Not now.
You know what I need? I need a woman of strength and character. A woman who will stand beside me as I face the thousands of challenges that still lie ahead. And that woman is you, Stephanie. It's only you.
Why don't we wait for a couple of months?
Why? What for?
To see how I progress. I'm going to need an awful lot of care and attention.
You needed care and attention before, and I didn't give it to you. Not what you needed. Not like I will now. I promise you. I won't let you down.
If you're begging a woman in my condition to marry you, you must be pretty hard up.
I am begging you. Please. Please say it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Way to go, Dad.
It's beautiful. That is the most beautiful lamp.
Well, what is everybody standing around crying about?
Well, I mean, this is incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Stephanie.
Miracle number 2 in this hospital.
Oh, boy, I'll say.
I would say yes.
Stephanie, this is the greatest.
Thank you, Ray.
You are getting a wonderful man, and you are getting an unbelievably beautiful woman.
Thank you, Amber. I'm afraid I don't feel quite so beautiful right now, though.
Well, you are beautiful. Actually, I can help out in that department.
What is this?
Something for you. On your wedding day.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So are you.
Our wedding day?
That's right. There you are. Just in time.
Yes, I can see that.
You want to get married now? Here?
Yes, and that is not up for debate.
Well, I don't even have a maid of honor.
Well, take your pick.
I suppose you've already chosen a best man.
Yes, actually, I have made a decision about that. I want you to stand up for me, Thorne.
Yes. Yeah, Dad. I'd be honored.
Thank you, my boy.
Well, in that case, Macy, will you be my maid of honor?
Nothing would make me happier.
I just had a brilliant idea. Why don't we have a double wedding?
Thorne? What do you think about that?
Actually, Mother...
Oh, just kidding. I want you two to plan a big church wedding because that's what you deserve.
Here, let's take a look at this. This is gorgeous.
Listen, do you have any makeup, either you or Taylor?
Oh, I have, yeah.
I just
favorite
have
some too.
just
What
a
do you
little,
need?
well, just a little lip gloss.
Oh, sure.
I'm so pale.
What's the matter? You so beautiful. That's right.
Oh,
What do you think?
that's okay.
It is okay.
Really?
How is this like a show?
Yeah.
Bed jacket?
Why is Thorne letting his family do this to him?
He's fighting as hard as I am. But you have to understand, he's vulnerable. He loves his mother dearly, and he's so worried about her, Katie.
And Ridge and Eric are taking advantage of that.
Yes, they are.
So how do you know he's not going to cave? He's over there with them right now. All of them. My God, even Macy. You know how much pressure they can put on him. Do you really think he can resist that? I'm sorry to put doubt in your mind.
No, you're not.
You just can't help worrying about Thorne.
I worry about him constantly, Katie. A man as sensitive as Thorne is, who loves his mother so much and is constantly looking for her approval, which she so generously showers on Ridge all the time. I mean, that's what I worry about, Katie. You know, I don't think Eric and Ridge realize what they've done to him. How much pain they've really caused him. I mean, Thorne and I just so desperately want to be together. And the Forresters are using every little bit of ammunition they have, including Stephanie, to make sure that that never happens.
How's that? Nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Wow.
These are beautiful.
That's great. Okay, I think the bride is ready.
Well, shall we begin? We are gathered here today to witness and bless the union of Eric and Stephanie. On this occasion, we are both solemn as we reflect on the seriousness of their commitment to one another, and joyous as we celebrate the love they have found together. And no one knows more than these two wonderful people what it means to find love, for they have found it not once, but twice in their lifetime. We celebrate their rediscovery of one another. And while there might be a tendency to look back in regret over the years that Stephanie and Eric were apart, it is far more accurate to see that time in the context of a tempering, a preparation for a greater love which is yet to come. We begin that greater love on this day. And who among us does not believe that this is a love that will not last until the end of Eric and Stephanie's days? The Lord says, "No greater love hath a man than that he will lay down his life for a friend." There is no doubt in my mind that these two people would willingly, without hesitation, lay down his or her life for the other. And so, on this day, we rejoice in that love. All of us here are related to Eric and Stephanie through family, marriage, or friendship. They would want each and every one of us to learn some of the lessons they have learned on their journey. That it's not what you have in your life, but who you have in your life that truly matters. That it's not the tragedies that we encounter, for we will all encounter many in life, but how we respond to those tragedies. That heroes are the ones that do what has to be done when it needs to be done, regardless of the consequences. And finally, that we should always leave our loved ones with loving words, for it may be the last time we see them. Stephanie and Eric have learned all this and more on their path back to one another. They pray, as I do, that all of us value from those lessons. Eric, you have chosen Stephanie to be your wife. Will you live with her, cherish her, protect her? Will you invite her into your heart in times of joy and in times of sorrow? Will you include her in all the important decisions of your life as someone who is no longer separate from you, but a part of your strength, your success, your life? Will you always be true to Stephanie?
I will.
And Stephanie, you have chosen Eric to be your husband. Will you live with him, cherish him, protect him? Will you invite him into your heart in times of joy and in times of sorrow? Will you include him in all the important decisions of your life as someone who is no longer separate from you, but a part of your strength, your success, and your life? Will you always be true to Eric?
I will.
Is there anything I can do?
Pray for Stephanie.
You want me to pray that Stephanie recovers?
Yes, that and just as important. Pray that her heart is softened toward me and toward my relationship with Thorne.
You know, it's possible that's happening right now.
Oh, I'd love to believe that. But everything inside of me tells me that whatever is going on in that hospital room right now, it doesn't bode well for me and Thorne.
Eric and Stephanie, will you now please vow your love to each other?
Today I vow my love to you. I give you everything that I am, everything I've ever been, everything I ever shall be. And I promise you, before God and in front of this wonderful family that you and I made together, to stand by you and help you, and to commit my life to your happiness and to your recovery. And I don't do this out of a sense of duty. I do this out of a sense of joy. Because any life that I can have with you, regardless of how many challenges God may place in our way, will be infinitely more valuable to me than any life I could have without you. I look forward to every year we have together, and I will cherish every moment I spend with you. And I consider it a great, great blessing that you have agreed to give me this second chance. I love you. Love you with all my heart. And I will be true to you the rest of my life.
Across a crowded room, at first sight, I fell in love with you. You're the man I gave my heart to. The man I knew I'd spend my life with until I died. You're the one. We've both made mistakes. But somehow I knew we'd come back to this moment again. Through hard times and good times, I believed in us. Because of you, I knew come hell or high water, I could always count on you. And now you tell me that I can still bring something to your life. You want me. Even though I'm half the person I was a few weeks ago. That tells me the love I gave you was never misplaced. Thank you for making me what I am. For giving me a sense of value and worth at this moment when it's the darkest moment of my life. I love you. No matter what the future holds. You're the one. You're the one. Your joy will be my reward.
Eric and Stephanie, you have pledged yourselves to each other. May your lives be an example to all of us, not only of the power of love, but of the joy of facing life together. You have, by your promises, pronounced yourself husband and wife. Let us now celebrate this sacred and marvelous event. Eric, you may kiss your bride.
Thank you.
Hurry up.
Congratulations.
They are. Well, first things first.